Movie Madness. I'm your host, Jacobo Hayworth. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so don't forget to make sure to find a Valentine. Whether that's a significant other, your mother, your dog, or maybe me. You should buy them candy, especially this guy. I will be anyone's Valentine as long as I get some candy. I really like Reese's. Side note. Now let's get into the good stuff. This show is all about movies, and throughout the semester, you'll get a chance to see several short films made by students here at Northwest. Now, this short film was made by Adam Bocart in video production class last semester, and it's all about making toast. More like how not to make toast. You'll see what I mean. Let's check it out. What a great video! Adam Bocart, you know how to make some toast. Like I said, you'll get to see more short films throughout the semester made by the amazing students here at Northwest, so make sure you're checking out Movie Madness every week. Now, it's time for a break. You'll get to see more awesome stuff when we come back. This is Movie Madness. I'm your host, Jacob Hayworth. Before we went to break, we watched a short film about making toast, made by Adam Bocart in his video production class. Now, we're going to move on to what's coming to theaters this week. The first film coming into theaters is Kingsman: Secret Service. It tells the story of a super secret spy organization that recruits an unrefined but promising street kid, played by Taron Egerton, into the agency's ultra-competitive training program just as a global threat emerges from a twisted tech genius. The film also stars Colin Firth and Samuel L. Jackson. It comes out Friday the 13th. I watched the trailer. I didn't really like it. Kid spy. Just didn't do it for me. But since it's Valentine's Day this week, we've got to talk about 50 Shades of Grey. Anastasia Steele, played by Dakota Johnson, goes to interview the wealthy Christian Grey, played by Jamie Dornan. What a name. And she encounters a beautiful, brilliant, and intimidating man. Anna starts to realize she wants him, despite his class and advice. She finds herself desperate to get close to him without any clothes on. Not able to resist Anna's beauty and independent spirit, Christian Grey admits he wants her too, but in his own terms. Now, we all know what this movie is about. Rihanna's hit song, Chains and Whips Excite Me, so I definitely wouldn't go see this with your mother. For all of those girls out there who are dying to see this, I am saying this for all mankind. Do not force your boyfriend to go sit through this film. Well, considering there is no male nudity and only female nudity, he might like it and you might get jealous and you guys will break up, and then it's all because of this ridiculous film. It comes out the 13th. Now, let's check out the trailer for 50 Shades of Grey.
So this is just an interview for the newspaper. I just have a couple of questions.
Mr. Gray will see you now.
What was he like?
He was polite, intense, smart, really intimidating. Do you have any interests outside of work?
What about you? I'd like to know more about you.
There's really not much to know about me. Look at me.
I am.
To what do you owe your success?
I exercise control in all things, Miss Steele.
It must be really boring.
I'm incapable of leaving you alone.
Then don't.
I had a rough start in life. You should steer clear of me. I don't do romance. My tastes are very singular. You wouldn't understand.
Enlighten me then.
Seems like a kind of weird film, and I'm probably not going to see it. But for a better opinion, I think it was kind of weird that they can show all the female nudity in the film and keep it an R rating, but if they showed the male nudity, it'd get an NC-17 rating. I didn't quite understand their logic behind it all, but you know, I just can't talk about it anymore. I'm ready for a break. We'll be right back with Movie Madness. Movie Madness is back. I told you it would be, and I am Jacob Hayworth, the host. This week, Aaron Wilkins did a movie review over If I Stay. Romance is in the air. Aaron, take it away, please.
Aaron Wilkins of Movie Madness here to tell you about the fantastic and new tear-jerking film, If I Stay. The movie stars high school girl Mia Hall, which is played by the gorgeous Chloe Grace Moretz. Mia is a classy girl with rock star parents, but she doesn't share their same love of music. Isolating herself from the rest of the world, Mia played her cello. Every second of every single day, she played until each piece was absolutely perfect. Her lifelong dream is to attend Juilliard, one of the best music schools in the country. Day after day, she has the same routine until one day her life changed. A rock star boy by the name of Adam, played by Jamie Blackley, shares an interest for Mia, and soon enough, they fall in love. Mia shares not only a deep and strong love for her music, but also for Adam. He becomes such a big part of her life that now she must choose between two very difficult decisions. It's whether or not to live her dream of going to Juilliard, one of the best music schools in the country, or to follow Adam in his dream to become a professional musician. Soon enough, something dreadful happens, and Juilliard as well as Adam become the least of Mia's worries. Say that If I Stay is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. I really like it because it's a lot about family and it's a lot about support. Mia's family, her grandparents, her parents, and even her friends, they all support her on her decision of whether or not she wants to go to Juilliard, and also with Adam. I also like the movie because Mia falls in love with a rock star, and I think that's amazing because Mia's parents turned out to be rock stars. I really like Mia and Adam as a couple, just because together they're just fantastic. They both share a great love of music, and although they're different, they still love each other. If I Stay is definitely a movie that will make your heart happy, make you cry tears of sadness, as well as sob for joy. The movie is an emotional roller coaster, but you have to watch until the end to see whether or not Mia decides to leave or stay.
You're the one that I love.
This is Aaron Wilkins with Movie Madness.
Thanks for the movie review, Aaron. I'm glad we agree. I may have watched it twice. Oops. Now I'm going to give you my movie recommendation for the week, 500 Days of Summer. It's a good film for anybody, especially the lonely-hearted. It just shows how a real relationship can be, which you won't get in a lot of, top love movies, because they say, ooh, and it's always so perfect and everything. 500 Days of Summer does a great job showing love is not always good. But that's all the time we have for today. I'm your host, Jacob Hayworth. Thanks for joining us here on Movie Madness. Get online and like Movie Madness's Facebook page for behind-the-scenes look and to be able to watch each episode over and over and over and over again, because you want to see me. Check us out next week. Bye-bye. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? I'm ready. I'm SpongeBob ready.